I've been so lucky to be able to meet some incredible Special Olympic athletes. And when you meet people like Ryan Fleming, they instantly become your fast friend. Ryan, thanks for being with us on the live stream.
Thanks for having me, Debbie. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your background, Ryan. Where are you from and why you love Special Olympics?
So I'm from Rhode Island. I go to Rhode Island College for my youth development major with the minor in coaching. And as mentioned through this shirt, I'm like the team manager of Rick women's basketball. And we recently won the 2021 Lily's Conference Championship, which I'm very proud of this team. No ordinary season we had during COVID. But, but as for Special Olympics, I'm an athlete coach for Team Rhode Island, and I'm ready to be committed to that opportunity in 2022 in Orlando.
So 2022 in Orlando is the world game or the state game, national games, right?
Yeah, national, like USA games. Like we get to meet like different people from different states. Like the last time I went to USA games was 2018 when I was a swimmer, Special Olympic swimmer, going for like high performance events, and I meet some amazing people from lots of states like Texas, California, and all other states. They're all really good people.
Ryan, what do you love about Special Olympics?
Well, I love about Special Olympics is the word inclusion, and being part of a team means like you're part of a team and you get to work hard with your team. None of the other people have the opportunity to be part of a Special Olympics team, but you got to. But it's always inclusion. We all can be included in a team. That's what the power of inclusion really is.
Have you made a lot of friends through Special Olympics?
Yes, I did. I did meet a lot of friends. Did make some couple of my key friends that are my best friends, like Gianna Marto and Zach Zito. They're all my best friends. Since Zach Zito since preschool, and Gianna's been also been my best friend too since high school.
So, Ryan, tell us a little bit more about your college experience at Rhode Island College. I want to know all about what you're doing. My son Frankie is in the Clemson Life program and he's a senior. I bet you guys would be fast buddies.
I do believe so, but Rhode Island College. What I'm doing at Rhode Island College, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going for youth development with the minor in coaching. And youth development, it's like an after school club, like where you get to be on a sports team or get to be in a club. It's basically like being a not only a teacher after school, but be a coach and mentor your athletes every step of the way. And coaching and youth development work really well because we, as coaches and athletes, understand that we can have a good experience in sports than ever before.
Ryan, Jenna Cosgrove was a person we interviewed earlier, and she could not stop bragging about what a great coach you are and what a great inspiration and role model you are for her student athletes. What are
Yeah,
what are
yeah,
some things that you think are important in being a good role model?
yeah. Well, first of all, Coach loves to brag about me. I really like how Coach Cosgrove's done a really good job with the program. Um, like I, as team manager, my responsibility for being a team manager is like making sure the athletes get motivated in a game. Like the like when I first got here, this team was like ready and committed, but wasn't like truly motivated to be playing in the game. So when I have this irreplaceable energy that I give to the athletes, I personally give them an opportunity just to play hard, work hard, play smart. This is like a really good team, like I've been associated with. And Coach Cosgrove, she's a really good coach, and I appreciate working with Coach Cosgrove throughout my 3 years. But next year I'm going to work with her too in person, and then it's off to USA games, and I'll have that same experience what Coach Cosgrove gave to the athletes and bringing it to the national games for Special Olympics. But also we have to build like teamwork. teamwork wins championships. That's the only case. And so, and I found a quote like even like when you're in the sport or outside the sport, it was from last week. Coach Cosgrove was talking to the team, and I got a quote whenever you're ready, Debbie.
I'm ready, Ryan. Spring it on me, man.
Got you. So Coach Cosgrove goes, take time to reflect on what you want to do and where do you want to accomplish. The take time to reflect on what you want to do, that's something like outside of the sport, whether you're like out in the community, doing community service, getting a job, or being a coach like me, or doing any sort of stuff, like you're always going to be an anchor alumni no matter what, or an anchor student, like doing community service. But where do you want to accomplish is like depending on what do you want to accomplish in life, like where, like if you want to be on a field, outside the field, or so forth. But when I use this term from Coach Cosgrove called inspire greatness, and inspire greatness, like you have to inspire greatness on and off the court. Like greatness, sure, you can have accolades like being a Hall of Fame, winning championship medals, winning a lot of stuff on the court. But it's also important to win something outside of the court, like do something achievable in the community.
Ryan, what role did you play this year in helping the team win a championship? Did they get to hoist the trophy? And I know because of COVID, there were certain restrictions, but
Yeah.
how did you help them?
So basically the COVID protocols like were so strict. I wasn't even allowed to enter the team like with the game, like, but I'm still part of the team in spirit. So what I do is like I create these motivational videos. Like I found different motivation quotes to help them lead to a championship. Like we are expected to win games or lose games. We win as a team, we lose as a team. And basically, you got to motivate by video. Like, it's very important. Like, that's what team managers should do every single day to make sure the team is so motivated and ready for this game. And clearly, like, and when I was, my emotions for them winning a championship, and I recorded a video um, celebrating the moment. And I was really happy with the team, how they accomplished. Like Debbie, I gotta tell you, they're like 11-0, like undefeated team, and won a championship. I gotta say, no team has went undefeated, like no ordinary season. They just like shot at the history books, like made history. Like like in 19 like in the 1900s, we don't have like a lot of opportunities, but today we do. Like we build, we expand on opportunities. Rhode Island College is basically a place of inclusion and expanding new opportunities, like to make sure like we make a difference throughout the world.
Ryan, you inspire me already, and we've just only known each other for a short time. I'm going to be thinking about you when I'm in my driveway trying to finish this task of 2,400 free throws. I want to ask you some coaching questions. You want to be a coach. Now, if you know anything about my background, I don't really care about defense. I care about offense. I want to know what your offensive philosophy is.
Well, the offensive philosophy, like to make sure like we stay as a team, like when we pass the ball, like if it's basketball, like we have to make sure like we're staying open and wide open through the game. Like we have to pass the ball, we have to make sure we're open in order to prevent turnovers. But we have to do this as teamwork, teamwork, and teamwork only.
Are you friends with Stephanie Coro?
Um, I believe so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's going to be our shooter in Rhode Island. Are you going to cheer her on?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Stephanie Coro does a really great job. Like, cause I understand that she's a Rick women's basketball alumni. She's done a really great job inspiring greatness off the court. Like, being an anchorman or an anchorwoman, it's not just in the court; it's outside the court. And her example, like, leading to Special Olympics fundraising, like Nothing But Net or any other fundraiser. She's just inspiring outside the community. That's what an anchorwoman or an anchorman should do every single day outside of school when we graduate as an alumni.
Ryan, if there's somebody watching, you just mentioned you were going to the USA Games in July of next year, 2022.
Well,
If
June actually, sorry.
22, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you're somebody watching and you're listening to you and know what an impact Special Olympics has had on your life and given you an opportunity to play and to compete and to train, and somebody is out there listening and thinking about making a donation to Special Olympics or to 24 Hours of Nothing But Net, what would you tell them?
Well, I would tell them that Special Olympics can make a difference in life. Like, can help you make a difference. Like, we are open to many new athletes and many new coaches who inspire change for Special Olympics. We need new players and coaches, like, to make sure like we motivate others to come in to like Special Olympic team and just play the game and play outside the game. So my advice to new Special Olympics is a quote that I found from Eunice Kennedy Shriver, which is, "Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt." And this quote we should use for Special Olympics, like being a part of a team. We should start thinking of this quote in our heads and say, "Wow, did Eunice Kennedy Shriver just make a really huge difference?" But this is like really good for Special Olympics. We use this quote to have fun and play the game we all love.
Ryan, you are great for Special Olympics. You're a great ambassador for the organization, and you are a tremendous celebrity guest on 24 Hours of Nothing But Net in our live stream. And I can't wait to unleash you on the world through this event so that everyone knows who Ryan Fleming is and that people start beating down the door to try to hire you to be a coach.
Yeah, but that's not going to be easy, though.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to pull you away from Rhode Island College, isn't it?
Yeah, well, but at least I'll be in rec. So,
Well, Ryan, if you need an agent, I'm happy to be your agent and to help you get a bigger salary.
oh, of course. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it.
Ryan, thank you for being on the live stream with us. We really enjoyed meeting you.
Debbie, thank you for your time and thank you for the opportunity to interview.